Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video, we're going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me. I'm just going to be chatting with you all about what's been going on in my life, about some new things, what I've been loving, what's been going on. And yes, if you want to see that and you want to see how to get this really watermelon inspired look, then you can keep on watching. But before we begin, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Bye guys. Okay, so let's begin. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my face with some of the Soe Replenishing Cucumber Mist. Just going to spray my face to give it a little bit of hydration before we move on and let it like sink in while I'm doing my eyes. Just take the beauty blender and just kind of like pounce that in like this. Firstly, I prime my eyes with the e.l.f. eye primer, and then I set it with the white shade in the Blood Sugar palette. That's why my eyes are really white, to let the shades pop that I'm about to use. I'm going to be using the Blood Sugar palette today from Jeffree Star. I'm going to be leaning towards more of the like bright reds for like a more of a watermelon feel. I'm going to dinner tonight. I've already said that, but I'm going to a dinner tonight and I want to look kind of like summery, you know? You feel me? You feel me? That's the only big thing that I'm going to mention about the products that I'm using. So if I don't mention any products, they'll be all listed that I'm wearing in the description. So what has everyone been up to? I've not filmed a chit chat get ready with me in forever. It's been way too long. I love these type of videos. I just never film them. My life's really not that exciting. I mean, you know, it's, you know. This morning I woke up at 8:30, crawled out of the bed and went on a walk because I saw this girl, she's part of Cimarelli, like the little group Cimarelli, and they did like a morning routine, and she said that if she gets out of bed, like hops out of bed, puts on her shoes and goes running, then she's more likely to do it than like waiting. Like getting up, eating breakfast, getting on your phone, you know? And like I really relate to that because if I did that, that's how I am. If I like wait, I'll think, then I'll be thinking there's other things that I could be doing other than running or like other than taking a walk. So I got up, did a walk, then came back, fed the cats, made sure they had food and all that, and then I did some school. You know, school comes first. Just taking a little clean brush and just blending this right here. Something else about the cats. I'm sure if you follow me on Instagram, you know that we just got a new kitten. His name is Bagheera. If you've watched Jungle Book, you know what that means. It's the Black Panther's name, Bagheera, and he's a black little cat. I'll throw a picture up on the screen somewhere, but he's so cute, and I love him so much. He's so sweet sometimes. But yeah, I wanted to mention that because he's literally so sweet, and it's crazy. So I took the shade Prick, that's the one that I just used. Now I'm going to take a little bit of cherry soda. Now I'm going to take a little bit of cherry soda, the one right beside it. Just putting that in my crease. Okay, so since I haven't told y'all, yeah, I haven't even mentioned the cat on YouTube. I can't believe, oh no, I have. But like, not like a chit chat, you know? So this little mama cat, this mama kitty came and she had kittens underneath her house. That was like early, like, that was like right before it started getting hot, like before spring. And we noticed them like just coming outside and we started feeding them. And then one night we noticed that they were like playing a lot. Well, we went outside and we have like these cinder blocks just like sitting up beside the house. And one of them had actually got stuck. And so instead of just like getting it out and releasing it back into the wild, you know, one is better than like nothing. I mean, you know, there's no telling what's out there. So we got one in and just gave it a bath, cut its nails, and was just playing with it, and eventually warmed up to us, and now he is the sweetest angel ever. So that's the story on Bagheera. That's all that I'm going to use from Blood Sugar right now. Now I'm going to be getting the Thirsty palette from Jeffree Star. Looks like this. And I'll be getting this shimmer color and just putting that on my lid. I'm not going to put any concealer down. No, I'm not. Just going to kind of apply it with my finger. If you didn't know, I uploaded a video with this palette. This is literally my all-time favorite palette, and I use it so much. So if you want to see any of those videos, they'll be linked up in the cards. I'll try to remember to link it up there, but these shadows perform really well with your finger, the shimmers. because they're like more glitters than they are like really shimmers. I think he said like metallics, I'm not sure, but yeah. Then taking a flat concealer brush and just kind of like making the line a little bit more precise, because with your finger you really can't do that. But I just got my hair cut, you know, looking really good. I always feel like so much more confident with my haircut. I mean, I feel like that's with everyone. But yeah. And while I was getting my hair cut, Jeffrey was going, he posted on Twitter that he was doing like a PR search. So I was like tweeting him, and like I didn't want to be like rude to the girl, but the one that was cutting my hair. But like I was on my phone like trying to tweet him like my looks and everything to like get me out there. Like, girl, put me on your PR list. I love your brand. He's never gonna watch this, let's be real. But yeah, that's what my day's been like. Whew. I didn't even tell you the rest of my day though. But I got a haircut and then I went to Subway, came home, jumped in the shower, because I have like a very limited time to film this because I have to be ready in a couple hours, like an hour or two. So I have a while, but you know. I ate a sub from Subway and it was so good. Literally, that's my favorite thing to get is Subway, because you can load up the veggies and it's just like heaven for a vegetarian. So yeah. I'm actually going to be dipping a little bit into fresh meat. This one right here. Just a little bit though, not a lot. And I'll be packing that in the outer corner. And then a little bit in the crease. Nothing major though. We'll ramble forever while doing my eyes, and I really can't focus on the eyes, so I'm going to go off camera and do this eye, and I'll be right back. I know it's like short, but I'm going to talk a lot more when I'm doing my face, because that isn't that hard, so I'll be right back. So I'm back and both eyes are done, and now we're going to begin on the face and chat some more. What is y'all's favorite place to go for vacation? My all-time favorite place is White Lake, North Carolina. The name is like basically self-explanatory. It's a lake that's clear. It's see-through. Like you can see all the way to the bottom. Even in the deep, where the water is deep, you can see all the way to the bottom. So I really like it because I'm not the one to swim in like dirty water. I don't like doing that. It's just not for me. But yeah. So I just went on there for a little mini vacation with my sister and my mom. I will try to like remember to throw some pictures up of us there. But it was really fun. Last time I went to White Lake, the time before last time, I actually did a vlog. I had just started YouTube and I did a vlog of the place. Like I vlogged it and it was really fun. But we just did a little vacation, and I actually went there as a kid a lot. So being able to like go back as like a teenager is like really fun. So I really like it, and if you live in North Carolina and you've never been, then I definitely recommend it. Yeah. I'm just priming. I like to use these two primers, but I did put on moisturizer before I even started this video, so you know. But we just chilled by the lake. Got lunch. They have like a pavilion. You can ride rides. That was pretty fun. Some of the rides were scary though, because some I would never do as a kid. Now that I've gotten the courage to do it, they're scary. One was. Definitely was. But it was fun. But yeah. Something that I really liked doing is putting a little bit of the liquid frost from Jeffree Star Cosmetics in the shade Expensive on my skin before I do foundation. So I'll just put a few squirts on my face. This is gonna be much lighter when I like looked on the website, because I just thought, but I rocked this at White Lake on my legs, y'all. Not even kidding. One morning, we got up and watched the sunrise, and I brought the liquid frost out there, and when the sun was like already completely rised, I took some photos I took some photos of it like in the sand, and it was so cool. The bottle and all the stuff, but it's so cool. Next thing that I want to talk about is from the beginning, honestly. If you don't know Tana Mojo, I mean, where have you been? But Tana Mojo, you know, her boyfriend cheated on her, which is like really sad, and it's not cool at all. It's definitely not. But then 3 days later, her and Jake Paul were like dating, and I was like, and it just so happened that her like TV show with MTV, she's like filming for it. And I don't know about anyone else, but I honestly think that it was for like clout, like for the show to like get clout. Her and Jake Paul are pretending to date, you know? Like, I don't know, who just starts dating someone that quick? I mean, I guess there's not like a time limit. You can start dating whenever you feel like it, but I don't know. I think it's a little fishy. That's all I'm gonna say. I just think that there's like something going on, and they just wanted Jake Paul to be involved in the show for her TV, so it would get extra views and all that, make extra money. I notice when it's really hot outside, I like to just wear like concealer as like foundation and not put any foundation on. It just feels like a lot like lighter on my skin, and it overall like just looks a lot better when you don't have like a lot of foundation on. So I just used two concealers, one a little bit darker and then one a little bit lighter for like a highlight under my eyes. So if you think that about Tana and Jake Paul, let me know, because I definitely do. And see how you have like once you have everything blended out, the like highlighter, the loose liquid highlighter, it shows through, but it doesn't like, it's not completely there. I wouldn't recommend mixing it with your foundation because it's going to show through a lot, which will not look good, not with like green sparkles. And I've never actually used the liquid frost as like a highlighter. People have said it like breaks up your foundation, so I just use it as like body highlighter and like a little bit of like a glow, like a primer. So if you can hear the air or the fan, I'm really sorry. It's like 100 degrees outside. Not really, it's like 95, I want to say. And I can't have the air off in my room because I will die of heat exhaustion. So stay hydrated, metal straws only. Thank you. The video's long. I mean, it probably is gonna be. If you're watching this and it's like really long. Sorry, not really sorry. But something else that I want to talk about. I know. We're spilling all the tea today, sister. Is the whole Wet n Wild thing, like them lying about not selling in China, supposedly. Milani has been telling their customers that they do not sell in China because if you sell in China, then you have to they test on their animals, which means you're not cruelty free. They've been telling all of their customers that they're cruelty free, and they've actually been selling in China. It got released, like it was leaked. So some girl, I think it's like Harmony is her name or something, she like was telling everyone about it like on Instagram, on her like, she's like, that's what she does, she like is up to date on all that, and she was like telling everybody about it. Sad for one, because animals should not be tested on, and it's honestly sad. I'm not completely cruelty free, but I do try my best to look at stuff when I buy it, unless it comes in like my BoxyCharm or something. Like I can't help if it does that, you know, of the stuff. It's cruelty free though. Like the other day in my BoxyCharm, I got this like face wash from Glam Glow. They're not cruelty free, so I just haven't used it, and I'm just gonna give it to a family member, which means it's completely fine. But for them to lie about it, I mean, supposedly they lied. Who knows? That just sucks, you know? I love this BH Studio Pro palette for bronzing and contouring. I like to mix these two shades and then this shade right here. So these two and then this one. So those three. I just wish it's folded all the way back. It's like weird. I was on Twitter this morning, and someone that I follow on there, I'm not really sure of her name, but for a long time I've saw on Twitter, she's been really trying to get Jeffree Star's attention to like send her to like get on his PR, you know, just be very kind about it, not like commenting and like spamming him like every now, like once like every day I would see it on there, like Jeffree Star, like can't wait till I'm on Jeffree Star's PR list, or like hopefully I get on there. And the other day, today she got PR, not well today, Wednesday, but you won't see this on Wednesday. But she got PR from him, and he retweeted it with a comment saying, who else should I add to the PR list? So as soon as I saw that, I was going through all of my photos, and I was like clicking on one, making collages, to like comment under there, and I was like, I did me, and I put like the crying face because I was literally about to cry, and I was just like kind of like commenting under that a bunch, and like putting a thread under there of all of my stuff. I don't know if he saw it, but I'm filming. He hadn't seen it before I filmed this, so I don't know. A lot of people got added though, and it was like really happy. I was really happy for them. I'm still am happy for them, you know. That's my goal. That's like my one-time goal. Well, I don't really like to have goals. That's a dream of mine, because for me, if I like don't reach a goal, then it's kind of sad. But you know, that's a goal, I guess you could say. They were hating on him when he was in the situation with James Charles, but then when he wants to ask for PR, then they're like, oh my God, Jeffree, I love you, check out me. And I'm just like, you were hating on him yesterday, now you're loving him and wanting to be on his PR. So maybe that's a little judgy for me, but it's like, wow, like you really don't even like him, you just want free makeup. Lately I've been loving to use the Thirsty palette, like from here down, these shades right here, as blush, because they work so good. And I don't know what about it is, but they are awesome and they look awesome. So, you know, multitask, get your money's worth. Okay. I don't want to add that too much blush like right here. I want to kind of like back here. That little blushy moment, you know? And here recently, I've been really getting into wearing makeup in public. I mean, you know, some of my family just really doesn't like, they don't support that, which I mean, you don't have to like what I do. You really don't. Because at the end of the day, you know, it's just whatever. It's just makeup. It washes off. But really, I've been not really caring what other people think and just wearing whatever. So I'm wearing full beat to dinner tonight. And a lot of people actually think that when I wear makeup out that I get made fun of. But it's actually the opposite. I get compliments like about my highlighter. Like the other day, I had this like really blinding highlighter on, and the cashier like was like, oh my God, I love your highlighter. And I was like, thank you, you know. It's just sweet saying it. No, I've never got like a bad compliment. I've never got like made fun of in public. I doubt someone would come up to me and say something, but you know. And I know it looks kind of weird with blush on like my upper lip, but when I add highlighter, it looks really cool. So just like, let's just chill. And I haven't been using plastic straws, except for one time the other day. Peach Goddess from Jeffree Star. Best highlighter ever. Even though it fell the other day and I had to repress it, it still works, blinding as ever. But anyway, I've been using my metal straw for everything. When I went to the White Lake, actually, I brought it and I used it the whole time there, the whole time. So, you know, saving turtles, I left and right. But since Raw Beauty Christie has been talking about that, it really has made me think, like, you know, and I've been seeing all over Twitter, which I mean, you know, you can't believe everything online, but the world is going to end. Climate change will make the world go, you know. People who are older now are going to die of old age. We're going to die of climate change. It's true. So I want to like start like making an effort to do stuff for the earth. Take some on my pinky finger and just pop that in my inner corner. Ooh, yes. I got ready kind of like early because my mom said she was going to be here at 5:30. And then I was like, you know, when I'm filming, it could take me like, most of the time it takes me like 4 hours. So I was like, you know, I need to like film early. Now it's 4:30. And I just thought, you know, my mom is the worst with time, actually, you know. She's probably not going to be here till 8, and I'm going to have a while, so. That's just, period. Now I'm going to be taking the shades that I used up here on my lower lash line. So I'm going to be starting with Fresh Meat and working my way to Prick in the inner corner. Okay, so I'm back and I just put on some mascara and I actually went ahead and popped some black liner in the waterline, and now we're going to do lips. I'm going to pop a little bit of Jeffree Star Cosmetics Watermelon Soda on the back of my hand, and then use my finger to blot it in the center of my lips. Because I don't want a lot, I like a little bit of a naturaler look. And a little bit of the Sexiest Beauty gloss on the lips. So I want to talk about, like, right before I finish, Jeffree Star's new gloss. I'm going to be reviewing it. I'm like 85% sure that I'm going to be getting it. So be on the lookout for that, because that will be up soon, ASAP. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go change really quick, kind of like do some finishing touches, and then I'll be right back to finish off with this look. I'll be right back. Hey everyone, so I'm back and I changed the clothes, and I actually changed the lip and I took off Watermelon Soda just because with the orange shirt it was really too much pink, and I just applied the gloss, so that's the only thing that I changed. This is the completed look. Okay everyone, this is the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I had so much fun just talking and chatting with you guys. If you like me and you like my channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification. I upload videos every Monday and Friday, but sometimes I upload a bonus video, which is why I say to do the bell notification. If you want to, you can follow me on my Instagram. There's a little clip that plays at the end of the video and it shows my username, so you can just pause and screenshot that. There is a link in the description as well to go follow me, so, you know. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!